one. Hey, folks.
Hello, everyone. Are we actually live? One
Yes,
second.
Scott,
Is
I'm live.
okay.
There's seconds of delay. Okay, we're live. They will hear
Okay.
this. Sorry, Twitter. I mean Twitch. Sorry, what? Brain.
Hello there.
Okay. Now that we're actually live and confirmed live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Full Moon Entertainment Inc., where we are playing currently the Overworlds 5e campaign. As you know, this Overworlds campaign that has been making you wait for quite a little bit is this love letter to world building and how it works. And right now, our intrepid adventurers, who are going to introduce themselves in just a second, are going through several tasks to become themselves overlords, which is a sort of like godlike state of being to become the owner of one of those dimensions called an overworld. Now, Phoenix, take the mic.
What am I taking the mic for? What? Wait, no.
Introductions.
I know what. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Phoenix Wrights. I am the head producer of Full Moon Entertainment Inc. I do all the Twitch streams that you probably see here, from yesterday's Shadowrun, which I was also in, and tomorrow and later tonight's Call of the Netherdeep. You should watch out for that. It's gonna be exciting. Also, if you want to see me anywhere in the interwebs, I am Phoenix Wrights TV here on Twitch, and I will probably make some content again soon-ish. And if you need any updates about my calendar, it'll be on Twitter, where I'm mostly active and where basically that's my only social at the moment. I play Arden Vale, who is in Protector ASMR, who is a Twilight cleric, who kinda is in a relationship with a vampire, which is so weird, seeing he's supposed to be a creature of celestial origins and vampires are dark. You know what? It doesn't matter. The details. But yeah, he's our lovable ASMR who likes to tease our very small gnome friend right below me. And yeah, I'll leave you the discovery of Arden to you guys, and let's go to Kobold.
Hi, I am Kobold Rampage on Twitter.com, where I'm almost always active and rambling about stuff. And I am playing the gnome wild magic sorcerer Gaston, who has absolutely no idea what's going on, but is absolutely here to become a god, because who wouldn't want that? And I will let Jen take it away.
Hey there, I am Jean or Julian. I'm here playing Shifu, a Tabaxi monk, Path of the Kansei, which wants to become a god and get his husband alive again. And he's, well, you will see. It's a pretty serious person. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm Mr. JDS, and I talk a bit about game dev and about TTRPGs when I remember that I have an account. Sorry.
All right. Oh, sorry. You were gonna say something else. Come on.
I was going to say, back to your noise.
Okay, there we go.
Try.
So, knowing this, we are going to make a sort of little recapitulation. We were back. The first moment we did we traveled to this world. We kind of did some preparations. We had to trade our gold coins for silver coins because gold is not very well received in this overworld. However, we visited Lord Vrago Harkane, which is the Lord of this city called Nephilim's Rest. And Harkane tasked us with 3 missions to get the light stone that will empower us to become overlords. Now, the first mission was to hunt, or rather expel, a creature known as the Ape Raven, and it's
a nightmare fuel creature, guys.
It's kinda big. It was an interesting thing to have. Not only that, we are now on the interest of our second mission, which is getting a judge and judging the person who made that Ape Raven be violent against the denizens of Nephilim's Rest, which is Vicar and Truthstone, the inventor, the artificer. Knowing this, we find ourselves in the castle of Nephilim's Rest on Harkane, and as we all wake up, because we got what's the name, free bed from here, of course, we are slowly rising from slumber, despite the fact that it's not sunny out because there's no real sunlight in Harkane. You know, kind of the deal of being a gothic world. However,
Also, it's a world of vampires. I don't think they'll appreciate the sunlight.
right? However, as we wake up, our 3 intrepid heroes are currently coming from the upstairs to downstairs on the castle, as they have all woken up. Yes. And as they woke up, there's already like the great table on the dining room. It's already filled with fruits, which happen to be red, liquids, which happen to be red, some meats and beefs, which are not
also-
red, but they have some spice that do happen to be red.
I was waiting for the all red.
Not completely, not yet. But there's the 8 children of Vrago, which are young men and women, vampires. All of them are having their dinner, their breakfast, in the left table, while the whole right table is completely empty, and it's easy to assume it's for you all.
Okay,
Okay.
so we are gonna sit.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
sit. It's rude if we don't sit, Shifu.
Yeah,
Of course. we're
And
gonna sit. Don't wanna
Shifu goes and sit.
Gaston's joining you guys.
Yep.
So the chairs, they are cotton, wooden, and what's the other, velvet chairs. Because of course, if you're a vampire, you want the most luxury possible.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get into the silky feeling under your legs of these wonderful chairs, the food awaits for you with a slight metallic flavor and smell, because of course vampires didn't foresee this thing where you would be eating. because cultural issues. That's okay.
Okay.
At this point, Gaston's just eating whatever he's given.
Shifu is eating and he has no problem with the flavor.
Arden has absolutely no problem with these flavors. He's familiar with vampire cuisine.
Arden, this actually reminds you of your like second date.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm used to this.
Yeah. Having said that, Lord Vrago goes downstairs to the dining room too, and as he sees his spawns and you eating, he goes, "Good morning, everyone. I hope the food that our chef made tonight is of your liking. I would like to, whenever possible, meet our guests into my throne room whenever they are done eating. No rush, by the way. It will be fine. But would that be possible?"
Of course. I look at my other two companions.
Yes, Your
Yes.
Highness.
Absolutely.
Very well. As he disappears from the scene, the other 8 descendants are like have stopped eating for a moment, and when actually, can I get a perception from one of you or like any
Okay.
of you?
I'll make
Okay.
I have an advantage on perception checks.
Oh wow!
I don't-
Yeah, I have my sentinel shield.
9?
15 plus. Let me check my plus.
Okay. If it's a +1, you already got it.
My perception is a +4. Yeah, that's a 19.
Okay. So one of the kids is, well, not kids actually, is like more young
The
adults.
children.
One of them is like asking to his sister, "Do you think Vikoren will make it alive past today?" And the woman is like, "The ape raven was a kind of a big deal, so maybe they're gonna execute him tonight."
I stop eating and I grab the Harkane wine and chug. That
Well,
is some good wine. Not looking at anyone. Very awkward, gigantic man trying not to.
Are you okay?
Yeah, this is some good wine, Gaston.
If you say so.
Almost fresh, you know?
It tastes pretty good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No comment.
Do you still have your jewel encrusted water?
Giant chalice.
Yeah. Giant jewel encrusted chalice.
Water. My favorite.
To the audience
Okay.
who doesn't know, Gaston made a. Someone asked in the first night that they spent here on Harkane. Someone asked Arden if Gaston had a problem with the wine, and Gaston and Arden said yes, he's sensitive to the wine. So, thinking that they've insulted Gaston, the people, the servants in Harkane, brought out a jewel-encrusted goblet filled with fresh water, just for Gaston, and it has been a running joke now.
Mhm.
I hope we leave this world soon. I need to leave. I can't be embarrassed anymore, please.
Uh, um, amazing. Okay. As minutes pass,
We need to get Kobo
Yeah.
the jewel-encrusted chalice.
This giant pimp cup.
Yeah.
as minutes pass, the food starts reducing from their plates until everything is consumed. The other eight are already like leaving. Quite invested in their leaving of the room because they're like somewhat nervous. You can feel it on them. It's they are nervous about this whole this whole like trial deal.
And is Arden the only one who has noticed any of this? And we're all just kind of.
Arden has noticed the whispers, but everything else is perfectly fine to notice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just that you guys didn't hear the whispers, but you can maybe feel the tense atmosphere, like everyone wants to get away.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something going on that we need to know about? Or what are
Well-
we going to go to talk to the Lord about?
After last night events, I will think they are in the right to be nervous.
Well, I'm gonna lean closer to Shifu and Gaston. They're talking about executions. Not us, not us.
Oh, good. Okay.
The traitor.
Yeah, him.
I'm not surprised. I'm surprised they will need a trial to execute him.
I mean, they're civilized people still, so you know.
This is true.
We have more than enough proof.
I know, right? That poor ape and their parent that tried to kill us, you know?
Yes.
It is sad that he was trying to bring back his wife, though.
There are better ways. I'm trying to bring back my husband, and I'm not putting any people to danger.
There were ashes. True resurrection can bring that back. More than necromancy. I mean, true resurrection is necromancy in a sense, but you just need a cleric to do a true resurrection. Not me. I don't know that yet.
I still don't think it's possible, but if you say so.
Oh, it's possible.
Well, yes,
Believe me.
then. One of these days, when I revive you, you're gonna believe it.
I hope that will not be necessary, but I appreciate the effort.
I mean, sure.
So, we're gonna get this started.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go to the throne room.
Yes. And Shifu gets up.
Okay.
Arden takes a little bit more of the meat to go and eat while watching the trial, because why not?
So as you manage to go to the throne room, the Brago is actually not sitting on the throne. It's actually you catch him walking from one side of the room to the other nervously, and he goes, "Good morning, heroes. I hope the food of my cooks was of your pleasure. Excuse me, nervous. We haven't had a trial in 6 years. At least not at this level.
Trial. 6 years ago. What kind of trial 6 years ago? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, the last trial was one of our generals on the guard was... How do I put this into proper words? He committed treason. As in, sort of like mass murdering his own men.
Whoa. So we went from
Which is...
mass murder to illegal necromancy.
Yes, but ever since we didn't have any greater trials, and this is the news that it's going to be on everyone's mouth, so we are going to need to make this as smooth as it can get.
I see. Yeah. I understand.
However, I just been notified, and he shows you a paper, that the great judges have a request of you.
What?
Oh,
Well, you see, due to the lack of defense against on the name of Vikoren, they are asking that one of you steps into the defense of the court for Vikoren, and the other two go on the
I step
persecution.
how do you want one of us to defend the same people that we invaded their home to find them called
I
guilty?
personally do not. I try to write them about this deal, but apparently they do want one of you because you have been in the crime scene to.
I take a second step back.
They want one of you to act in the defense of Vikoren as.
I do it.
I am.
I would do it.
It is on my utmost standing that I thank you, Lord Gasting, for this. I know it's not an easy task, and I know it's perfectly against many of us, of our ideals. So this sacrifice is going to be highly appreciated.
Of course, anything to assist.
And when is going to be this trial?
It is this afternoon, 4 hours after the moon reaches its peak.
DM?
Yes.
How many hours is that from now?
It's probably like a total of 7 hours. You have 7 hours to prepare.
Okay. And we can go and access the house of this... Shifu is trying to remember the name.
Vikoren.
Lord Vikoren.
If you wish to check the crime scene, I'm sure the guards will let you in. You are, after all, the most valued agents in this case, and you have my safeguard, so you will be able to study the further details on the crime scene. Yes.
Just so we're clear, Shifu and I are the prosecutors and Gaston is the defense, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good luck, Gaston.
Gaston will have an NPC on their side, though.
Arden is highly uncomfortable because they have never been on this side of the courts. Usually they're the ones on the defense stand. They're the one being defended.
Oh my god. But maybe you can help me. I don't know. What am I supposed to be doing?
Oh shit.
Just make like a plea deal with your guy. I don't know.
I mean, we know he's guilty, but it would be good if he did not have to be executed.
Does he have to be executed? Or does he have to be saved? I mean, well, fine, we'll not murder him, but...
That's just what Gaston's thinking.
Arden is still not used to this. Because he's used to like saying, okay, I'm guilty, and then waiting for Tamron to fill him up. Okay, I did it. So what? I stole
my
the
God.
plate. You know, it's my job.
Okay.
Oh god.
So, as
Criminals.
that happens, what is your plan right now? Do you really want to go to the murder scene?
It's not a
Well, not
murder
the
scene. per
murder
se.
scene. It's
The
a crime
necro-
scene.
Yeah, crime scene. We should probably check that out. I'm still curious about any other stuff he might have hidden.
We
Yes.
did not spend very much time there to begin with.
Yeah, and if he's doing necromancy as an artificer. By the way,
Mhm.
there should be some other illegal stuff there. So, and this is just my instinct as a person who also deals with U.S. pursuit of legal stuff. And
All right.
Trying not to look at Lord Harkane right now. Yeah, we should go to the crime scene right now. Like right now.
Let's go. I
Implicate
agree.
in this world.
Okay.
We have to take those awful losses again.
How are they awful?
Thankfully there's 7 hours, so you have walking distance this time. If you prefer.
We can do a leisurely walk. Maybe check out the sights of Harkane. Ooh, maybe we'll see more guards. I really want to see their sights.
I will not touch the sides.
No.
I'm not gonna touch them. I'm just gonna admire them. Maybe
From
buy
afar.
something, and maybe buy one when I get back to Avalon.
A souvenir.
Ooh, maybe they have a souvenir shop here.
A giant cursed souvenir.
Okay, yeah.
Oh god.
Imagine your cleric cursed.
Yeah.
Your source of healing gets cursed.
Please
Oh
no.
boy.
Please, no.
Okay, we're gonna head back to the house.
To the crime scene. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take you 2.5, almost 3 hours walking.
Maybe we should
So-
take the horses. I'm not sure about this. Do we have
Yes.
a carriage or something?
The Lord Harkane is like, a carriage is. I think I could lend you my personal one. Yes.
We would be so grateful. Thank you so much.
I'll lead
So
into Shifu and say, so they're gonna think Lord Harkane is walking around now?
Sorry?
So they think so now they're gonna think we're Lord Harkane.
Yes. A lot of people may confound
They're
us.
gonna be very disappointed when we walk out of that carriage.
Yes.
he claps. Well, he snaps the fingers, and a little bat comes from the window, turns into a vampire, and goes like, "Sir." And Lord Harkane goes, "Prepare my main vehicle. These 3 people will be going to Vigoren's home, and you are going to guide them there. Prepare the nightmares too." The man who just bowed goes, "Sir." Turns into a bat again, passes through you, through the door, and exits the scene. And Brago goes, my carriage is the fastest I've been able to afford in this place. I know there's a couple of faster vehicles in the realm, but they are not in my possession. So this is the fastest I can give you.
Well, it will be more than enough. Highly appreciated, Your Highness.
Of course. Yeah, we appreciate it.
He makes a slight bow and goes, however, you should probably hurry up. There's a lot to prepare for this trial.
Right.
I can hazard a guess.
We can do it.
So we go forth.
Yeah, we're good. We're gonna go into the carriage.
Okay. So as you step into the carriage, it's... it's like a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside.
Nice.
It is slight. It looks like a living room. It has some couches, a fireplace,
Wow.
a minibar. It has a little bit of
God.
like a bit of everything. But on the outside, it looks like a carriage run by nightmares. So
Cool.
So a wizard definitely enchanted this.
Oh my god, how do we get
Most
one of
likely.
these? This is nice.
Most
You
probably.
learn how to do this, Gaston.
What, Shifu?
I was going to say, most probably this will cost more than 10 times all of the money we have.
It's very true.
He's right.
But perhaps this will add legitimacy to our mission.
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
okay. So it takes you close to 20 minutes, or even less, to reach to Vigoran's home.
Nice.
And once you're there, the nightmares step on the ground from flying. The doors open, and everyone is already like the soldiers with the sides are already like bowing down, expecting Lord Harkane to step out. Then they see you and they're like, go back to their posters. Oh, it's you people. Okay, welcome. Are you here to study the crime scene by any chance?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we
Sorry
are.
for disappointing you.
It's alright. We've been disappointed by Vigoran much bigger than anything else this past week, so it could have been worse, I suppose.
Makes sense.
Not to say you're disappointed, of course not. Please, spare us.
Don't worry.
I don't know if I'm gonna be insulted or complimented, but okay.
Before she was gonna turn to talk to Gaston and Arden. Before going to the house, I would like to check the sewer.
Yeah.
To see if the
If the
thing
generator
is
is
still
open.
working.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is the sewer open?
so the sewer open, yes.
So I would like to go into the sewer, and I don't know if Arden and Gaston follow me.
I will follow.
Gaston changes out his boots.
Okay. So the very moment you start stepping towards that electrified place, that electrified door in the sewers with a core 1 mechanism, you see that it's not working. There's no electricity, there's no light, there's no blue glow on it.
It's good to know.
I'm going to get us a piece of jerky,
Mhm.
dip it in the water of the sewer and throw it to the.
Poor
It does
jerky.
not. It does not explode, but it sticks to the door,
Ew.
and then it goes like.
Okay.
The poor jerky, man. Poor jerky.
Oh no. Oh.
I would not like to be electrified.
I agree.
Okay, fair.
Good idea. Oh, so
Okay.
disgusting.
I agree with Gaston on that one.
I agree too. And he starts trying to shake the water.
Oh no, you got it on your fur.
Ah, hand you a little kerchief.
Thanks.
Are you gonna try handing it back to Gaston?
Yeah,
Prestidigitate, take it back from you.
nice.
I'm gonna just press the digit, whatever that his hand.
Ah. Ew.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to open the door and go inside this thing.
So,
Following you.
as you open the door, it is a circular room that seems to be a huge basement. It feels like a Resident Evil 4 dungeon, kind of.
Ooh.
There's a bit of like a lot of machines. Some of them
All
look
three
like
players are
coffins.
completely interested right now.
There's some machines that look like coffins. One of them, there's a little like cage. Or even there's a few. How would I explain this? It looks like a monitor, like a computer, but it's more steampunk than anything else. In the center, there are some stairs going in circles upwards. And there also is a big thing covered in a mantle.
Okay.
Like in the middle?
No, in one of the wells.
Oh.
On the circular wall. In the middle, there is the strange computer.
You say there were a few machines in the shape of coffins?
Yes. About 4 of them.
Four coffin shape,
Yes.
coffin shape
Mhm.
things, machines.
I
Yes.
will.
And they're shut.
Yes.
Are they locked?
There's only one way to find out.
Got
Yeah,
it.
okay. Walk to the nearest one.
Yes, I go to another one.
Okay. So the machines are actually vertical, like the coffins are vertical, so you just, and they actually are empty.
The 4 of them?
Are you gonna open the 4 of them?
Yes.
One of them is not. So the last one of them that you open in the west coffin has a half vampire, half machine individual that seems to be sleeping. And
A
it's
what
kind of
now?
like, I see. A half steampunk machine, half vampire, like a cyborg.
A cyborg vampire. What the hell is that?
This individual is, how do I say it? Similar in physical appearance to Harkane. To the
Vicoren.
guild Bicodent, yeah.
They are not. They are completely different. This one individual is a little bit shorter, but it's much more wide. It's like super muscular and like very. It's ripped. It's like a culturist or like a bodybuilder, but the face is covered in mechanisms, so it cannot be seen. The of the upper body is completely mechanized.
It's definitely is it asleep or dead, or powered down or something?
It is, I would say, the word is deactivated or powerless, like
Okay.
energyless.
Is it a person or what is this?
It's
I don't know.
I
I
Can we
haven't
wake them
seen.
up?
I would not wake it up.
It's maybe you would want to do so. It's in the residence of your defender.
Oh, put it on me. I see. What is the worst that could happen if he wake up?
Or,
He
I
come,
mean-
eat us to death, and then
For the prosecution, I look at Shifu. This is more evidence for us to put him away.
Yes.
Because that thing, I don't even know what that thing is.
let's,
It's-
Um,
It seems a first experiment.
I want to say
Okay.
one more thing. That thing has like metal claws, just in case if you want to wake it up.
Right.
Metal?
Metal claws.
because
Mm.
Gaston is walking up to it
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
is about to like tap it on the knee and go, "Pardon, monsieur."
So
Hey,
as Gaston, mhm.
Like you
Once
have plenty of
Gaston-
time to stop him.
Once Gaston,
Like there's plenty of time.
once Gaston pokes the knee, Arden swoops in and grabs Gaston by the underarm, the armpits, and
Mhm.
pulls him away.
Ah,
Okay.
What?
Arden,
Yes.
as you do that, I need a dexterity saving throw at 16.
Dexterity saving throw.
so you just learn to let Gaston eat it.
Do you have any? Do you have any disadvantage for your armor or something, just in case?
I don't have any disadvantages for my armor because
Okay, good.
It's not even. Yeah, no.
Okay. So just roll me an attempt to get that 16 dexterity save.
Yep. Let me just check something.
Mhm.
Stealth is my only disadvantage, but Dex save is not.
Okay.
Oh, Gaston. Natural 20.
Okay. So you manage to step to the side while the half metallic, half organic body of Cyber Vampire just falls towards you where because it was deactivated, vertical. So of course it was gonna fall.
Oh, it was standing up, and then Gaston poked at it, and it fell. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm holding Gaston up still. This is why we don't poke stuff without checking things. Put him down.
The thing is
Thank
not
you.
moving, right?
No.
It's not
Is he
moving.
dead?
And the legs are fleshed yet, right?
The legs are full flesh, yes. The legs, the abs, and some part of the stomach are still fleshy.
And it's
Okay.
face down.
Yeah, it's fallen into the ground.
We can roll him over.
She was wondering whether to cut their tendons.
If you said that out loud, Arden would agree with you.
Oh my
Best
god!
defense is preemptive strikes, you know?
You know, you could
Yes.
just tie him up and not cut things off of him.
Makes sense.
I am.
The first idea was more fun.
And he's gonna get to the rope and tie at least the legs.
Okay. So as you tie the legs, do you have rope, right? It's
I do.
okay. So you tie the legs. Yeah. Can I, now that there's a bit of silence while you do that, Shifu, perception at 19.
That's a 17.
Total?
Total.
Everyone else can actually try again.
Perception?
19.
I have advantage. Do not fail me now, advantage. 20.
Okay.
High
Gaston?
wisdom, yeah.
Nope. 14.
14. Oof. Okay, so Arden
Yes.
Vale, as you see Shifu tying the legs, you have a strange. You hear a little bit of a rumming sound, like a rumble,
Mm-hmm.
and it's coming from the thing that is mantled.
There's a
The thing under the
there.
mantle. Hmm?
The thing that's covered.
Yes.
Yeah. Shit. Wait. Give me 1 second. Oh shit. Damn it. I haven't prepared any spells yet.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. If he attacks you, I'll punch them.
I would like to ready.
That's perfectly fine. You were so focused on the food you didn't pray, so you can ready them now.
I would like to ready an action. If the
Okay.
thing moves, I am already taking out a small scroll from my belt. It's a parchment of holy text. And I have it on the ready, and I'm pushing Gaston behind me. I have it on the ready, and I will cast if it moves, or if it at some point it looks like it's going to threaten us, I will be casting Shield of Faith.
Okay. So, as you all stand defensively looking at this mantled great thing that is below this white cloth, you wait. And you wait. And you wait. And nothing is
What
happening.
are we waiting for? Why did you push me away?
What happens, Arden?
I heard some rumbling coming from there, and I point at the thing that's covered.
So uncover it.
It is as big as, I would say, the carriage that brought you. So
I'm kind of scared to cover it. I'm kind of scared to uncover it, Gaston. You see the size of it?
Why Gaston's walking around you and he's already. What is this?
I help Gaston.
okay. So
I'm getting ready to cast, and this time my casting is gonna be directed at Gaston because I know this little shit is gonna get pummeled to death if I don't do anything.
Okay.
Roll a new character.
That's fine. When you put the cloth away from the grain machine, it is a grain machine, but it's not just any machine. Remember the way you used to travel to get here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a transport.
It's a portal. It's a portal machine. It's a not digital. It's a mechanical load light.
Oh shit!
Do you have one of his own?
And it has several buttons, but there's only one that actually has a label on it, and the label is in common.
What does it say?
Okay, now I'm gonna walk closer as well.
Okay, so the tag in one of the buttons, the only one that is actually readable because the other ones don't have any labels, it says Core 1. We just have illegal shit number 3 here.
illegal shit number
Is
2
this-
is that thing over there.
It is illegal to have this here.
It's a teleportation module node, and this is usually, as far as Arden knows, this is usually something that you don't have as a private possession, right?
Roll me history at like 8.
History. Come on. Yeah, 15.
Okay, so you perfectly know that this is not legal, but it's also not illegal. Because no one knew that this could happen, or this could be made.
Because no one knows it could be done, but without like the concerted effort of the overworld, of the overlord, right?
So did he make it, or did he just find it here?
Well, mortals or immortal, mortal, non-gods are not supposed to be able to make these.
Maybe we can go upstairs and find some sort of journal of his. Maybe
Maybe
keep notes for us.
there is some kind of a stairs or trapdoor or something.
There was a. Remember that in the middle of the circular room, there is both one computer and a stair that goes circular upwards.
Let's go. I go. You can stay down here and take care of Mr. Claus and whatever this is. I can go look upstairs for a book.
I'm gonna go with him before he kills himself.
Okay, I
Okay.
check something more here.
Okay.
Okay, what do you check?
The computer,
Okay.
it's on.
It. Do you want to tinker with it? There's
I
an
have-
on button, so.
I have no fucking idea. Better. If has no fucking idea how a computer works, have never seen one, so it's gonna poke the screen.
Okay. So the screen gets poked a few times, and
This cat is amazingly adorable.
and you can see one thing. And this is hard to see, but the more you poke the screen, the more you realize that the screen is not gray, it's just dust. And the
Oh.
screen is actually on, but there's so many capes of dust.
So
that-
it's been left
it's,
unattended for years
Could be
or for a while.
for a while. Let's just say for a while.
Mm.
I'm going to wipe the screen with some
Okay.
cloth. With the same cloth that covers the portal.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
So this machine, this computer, has a keyboard, and every key is dated as labeled each letter of the common alphabet. And it says "Hello, user" in the screen. You can try to spend maybe 30 minutes or so tinkering with it to know how it works.
Hmm.
Or you can roll for intelligence to do it in like one turn.
I'm going to roll for intelligence,
Okay.
which is for a total of 5.
Okay, so you managed to turn on and off the computer several times before you know how it works. It doesn't. You don't manage to know the whole thing, but you can manage to access a couple of documents. And one of them, one of the documents, it's called Draster, and the other document is called Love.
Has dicho, did you say Draster?
Draster. Draster. Draster.
Okay. And the other one was
Love. As the
Love, as in
L-O-V-E.
I love you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
What?
going
I'm sorry.
to.
L-O what?
Love. Love.
Oh, love. Okay.
I'm going to check the love document.
So in the love document, there's a couple of things written. But the most notable things are like, first, the title is "The Things I Do for Love," and it speaks about how like the woman that he loved was killed 6 years ago. She was a guard, and she and he were expecting a child.
Incredibly sad.
Yeah, so that's most of the love document.
Okay.
Like it ends with the line, "I'm not gonna let this world be how it should be. I'm gonna make it how it must be." So he understands the difference between should and must. He has his own version of justice, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one?
The other one, Draster, it's the moment you see it, it's a ton. Like it has a lot of like insults. First, the first like 3 pages of the document are insults, are rumblings of hatred and spite, and then it goes, "Draster, you kill her. Now you'll be the perfect vessel for what I must have planned for you."
Okay.
Yeah.
What's happening with Gaston and I?
So as you go up into the other place, you realize one thing. These stairs lead to a wall. And it's easy to realize this wall doesn't have any dust on it.
Is it an illusion?
It is an illusion. As you go through it, it brings you back to Vigoren's house, where there's like a couple guards already like checking things, and then they see you going through the wall and they're like, "Oh, it's you. Okay."
Oh my god.
Wait, where did we go?
Vigoren's home, the main room.
Have you touched anything since you've been here? Addressing the guards.
No, absolutely nothing. We were just, and one of the guards pulls out like a lens and goes like, "We've been inspecting everything without touching it because everything could have been trapped. We know Vigoren. This man was so like."
Well,
Really?
there's more legal stuff downstairs. If you're curious.
What do you
You remember that wall that we just popped out of? Try walking through that. You should see you'll see our tabaxi friend down there.
One of the guards goes, "Brinse, you are the new guy. You go there." He goes and goes down the illusory wall.
You're gonna be fine. We have a monk down there. You're fine.
That was mean.
Okay.
And off we go looking for books. Or at least that's what Gaston's doing.
I have now. Wait, I did not do the. Am I missing something? Yeah. Yep, I'm missing one spell that I do.
Okay. So
Yeah, there we go.
you are going to find a lot of books, but you need to be specific about the one you want.
I would like while Gaston is browsing, I would like to spend 10 minutes ritually casting detect magic.
Okay. So, Gaston, which book are you interested in?
He's looking for journals. So maybe
Okay.
things that don't have a title on the spine, maybe something thin. Loose
There's a
papers.
collection. There is a collection of 6 journals,
Okay.
and as you pick them, you can see that the first pages of the first journal is like my work, tome 1, and it says a lot about like work, and then the other half is about personal life. But it's more of like how the personal life influences the work and how he like has been evolving. And the first tome covers 10 years, like the past 10 years. And then you see the second tome, and is the second another 10 years, and it is pretty easy to guess that this is the past 60 years. So if you go to the 6th tome, which covers the last 10 years, you realize that half the pages, like the last 6 years of the pages, are written in a different type of ink. And the pages are magically changed to be in black. The first page of the black pages says post-mortem discoveries.
So
Or
does it look
posthumous.
like,
Mhm.
am I reading what it should say, or am I reading what it looks like it says?
You are reading what it says.
Okay.
Wait. So, on that very other thing, Arden,
Yes.
necromancy all over the house. But this necromancy is sealed or dormant.
Okay. Is there a specific like concentration of the spell?
Yes, and it's obviously downstairs. There's also not transmutation, it's conjuration. There's also conjuration, stupidly high levels of conjuration.
Concentrated where?
In the portal machine.
So mostly necromancy and conjuration. Nothing that I would nothing that Arden would find interesting, like because it's not surprising to have necromancy for a few things, but any
There's so much spell stuff mixed into this that it's hard to guess if you are going to get anything really like special out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was useless, but okay.
Kind of, yeah.
I was just hoping there was some like other secret entrances that can be pinged by the detect magic.
You haven't checked the upstairs machine yet, right? The one that is supposed to be
No,
the
but
whole...
after I activate that, since I have 10 minutes, I'm gonna go start walking up.
Okay. So you woke up. You find something interesting actually this time. Divination.
Divination on the second floor.
Yes.
Where is it concentrated?
It is concentrated in one of the drawers.
Okay, I'm gonna open that drawer.
Okay, so here's what you find. You find a small circular mirror. It's more like an oval, actually. And this small mirror shows has two sides. One of them is the mirror side, and the other is a gray side with white letters in common that say how to use the mirror. And apparently this mirror explains things. How to explain it? It allows you to see things on the other side, like the side of the actually departed in the
Okay.
overworlds.
The mirror allows you to see people from the who have died.
Mhm.
To see the others, the call it the underworld.
Yeah, the underworlds. Let's call it like that. Why
Yeah,
not?
okay, the underworld. And there's an active. I would assume there's an activation.
Yeah. So the activation
Mm-hmm.
is like you have to spend. This is strange. You have to cast a cantrip close to it so that it activates.
Just the cantrip on the mirror or close to the mirror.
Yes. So that the mirror can pick a slight, how would I say it, magical energy, and it starts working. It seems to be a prototype because it's not like your perfectly well done magic object.
I'm very curious now, so I'm going to cast light on it.
Okay. So,
This is my innate ability, which acts as a cantrip.
I might need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh!
Roll a new character.
Let's hope not.
you find a dead Arden.
Just a poof of feathers. That's it.
Feathers
Smells like
and a broken halo, you know. Wisdom save. I am proficient in wisdom saves. It's a lot of pluses.
Mhm.
Hey! 23.
23 will do. Flying colors. Okay. So here's what you see. You see several spirits of people, or vampire people, that are being excruciatingly tortured for their unlife energy in the mirror side of this plane.
Am I looking at like the abyssal plane right now, or whatever?
You are looking at the underworld, which is a reflection of this overworld. But it's like, imagine like a spirit world inside of this world. So it's kind of like the same side, the other side of the coin.
Okay.
And you are seeing that whoever did this, most probably Victor, had access to it and started milking spirits for their energy.
Tortured dead vampires. How did he even? What am I looking at right now? Is it? I'm gonna speak into the mirror and say, "Hello."
One moment. You hear a.
Okay. This is fun. So they can hear me, is my assumption.
You can assume. You can assume.
Crap. What? How did he? How did you end up like that?
You only hear painful, helpless screaming.
How did he even do this? What the hell?
Am I hearing any of this? Just screaming. Or is
The
it only
scream-
Arden that can hear it?
The screaming is part of Arden. The screaming
Okay.
is Arden's right now in Arden's mind.
Okay, the screaming is in my mind. It's
Okay.
telepathic. Oh shit. I don't have enough knowledge of magic to figure this. Is there a nope? No, I don't have Arcana. I don't think I'm gonna pass if I even try.
What do you want from the check before you roll?
I don't even know at this point, so I'm just not gonna do it.
Okay.
Is there a way I can deactivate the mirror though?
It probably will shut down after 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm still holding the mirror at like arm's length. I'm gonna start walking downstairs. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Gaston." I'm gonna look at him.
Did you find something?
Here, look at this, and I'm gonna show him the mirror.
Gaston, as you see the mirror, you see not only a lot of spirits being held in this shackling electricity that is destroying and absolutely extracting them of their energy, you also see your face. Because it's a mirror. Shifu, you can be walking upstairs if you prefer now.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. He looks in the mirror and he looks back at Arden and he's like, this is a very strange mirror. What is all of that?
It's a mirror that reflects the underworld, like the land of the dead.
Oh.
I can hear screams right now in my head.
Are you okay? Maybe you should put it down.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. Like, these seems like they're being tortured, and they look like I'm gonna turn to the nearest guard. Hey, you.
Yeah.
Do these vampires look familiar to you? Show them the mirror.
You see him look into the mirror, and you see his soul like leave his body. He's like, "That's my cousin."
Alden! Oh my god!
Gonna have the mirror now. Face down.
Okay.
He says you're doing a fine job, by the way. Arden is totally lying.
The guard is like, "I'm gonna take a vacation. Be right back."
Wait.
Alden,
I had a question.
Yeah, sure. What was the question?
Do you have does Harkane have like a royal arcane master or something?
We have a court mage, yes.
Okay, we need the
Do I
court mage.
have any idea? Can I give it a shot?
Do you? Yeah, you can try.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So if I enter now, I see Arden giving Gaston a mirror and a guard leaving.
Yes.
19?
19. What do you want to know about this mirror or about this whole thing?
Is this actually showing me something that's actually happening, or is this just another illusion?
It is not an illusion.
Oh, so this is actually a mirror, like a window into the underworld, where these people really are.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's look.
That is concerning. I don't want to look at it again, but thank you. I think you should put it down. I think we can use this as evidence, at least for your case.
It's
I would
disturbing,
like-
but also fascinating. I don't know how he did it. Hey, Shifu, look.
Hey,
Was there
cool mirror.
was there
It's broken. It's showing things other than me.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh no.
Oh god.
So fascinated by a piece of magic mirror.
There's
Justin.
Shifu. You see behind you in the mirror the
Yeah?
face of a vampire who has no eyes and is trying to reach for you like this.
The fuck?
I look behind me. Do I see something?
No.
Oh shit.
It's in the mirror. It's in the mirror. It's in here. Gonna tap the glass lightly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that.
Was there
One-
anything in any of the journals that mentioned this?
Yes, as you keep reading, you realize mentions of the mirror, of the creature that is downstairs, of the portal, and several things like that. Yeah.
Shifu, what?
Gustin, I may have found something that may be useful to you.
Was it a gateway home?
No.
At this point, I am questioning my decisions.
No. I found a thing that shows words and reacts to buttons. I don't know how that thing works, but it was like a journal, but not handwritten. It needs to be magical. I don't understand a lot of magic, so maybe you are.
I
more
can
fit
go
to-
look at it.
Yeah.
If you want to finish reading the journal, I think this page has something about the mirror, Arden.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah, sure. Give me the.
I do not
one.
want to be in the same room as the mirror, so I go downstairs.
Okay.
At this point, has the mirror deactivated? Please tell me it's deactivated.
Yes, it is deactivated. It's a normal mirror now.
Okay.
And there's a little scripture below the reflecting side of the mirror that says, "Things may be closer than they appear."
Ah, that's wrong.
That is no.
I
Okay.
need them to be much farther away than they appear.
We need to be further away.
So the page that talks about the mirror in the black pages of the book,
Mm-hmm.
it says, it starts with the quote, "What have I done? I
Yes,
created this
secret
mirror
exactly
to
what have you
understand
done."
what have I done, and apparently my experiments have conducted the imprisonment and torturous extraction of energies from all the dead vampires in this area.
Oh,
I do not know what can I do to prevent this. However, I cannot stop now. I have a loved one to recover."
It is. It's both sad and morbid and disturbing, and I don't know.
I
if
love
I'm-
it. I'm gonna go work for this guy.
I'm gonna show Shifu the notes. I don't know if I'm gonna pity this guy or send him to the chopping block.
This guy is not okay. It's clearly disturbed, but he must be stopped.
Mm-hmm. At this moment, I know I'm supposed to be a holy man. It makes me these notes and this thing I saw in the mirror makes me definitely want to clutch at my holy symbol right now.
One question, Noise, or DM. Shifu has been looking for
Mhm.
ways to resurrect his husband before learning that he was bound to a devil. Have he ever heard of anything like that mirror?
Shivu. No, because this mirror is one of a kind.
Okay.
It was created here, and it says on the pages.
Okay. And I'm going to show Gustin the documents in the computer because I truly believe that Gustin could make use of those documents.
Okay. So,
Push all the
Gaston,
two buttons. I find the
it's-
button with the laser and it on the floor, and Shifu can chase it around.
At this point, At this point, Shifu knows a bit how that works, and it will guide you to read the documents. But it's like 60 years old with a computer. It's like,
Okay. So as you do that, and you start passing through these two documents, both Love and Draster, you notice a pattern. And it's easy to sum 2 plus 2 together. Because the last trial was 6 years ago. The moment where he lost his partner was 6 years ago. The massacre was 6 years ago. And Draster seems to be the person who killed her. So, tying all this together, you manage something that Shifu doesn't while you tinker with the computer. There's a picture of a vampire. And this vampire is wearing a guard's armor with more condecorations and more decorations. And he looks to be exactly the same height and width of the robot.
Okay.
So there's that.
So, is this the guy that killed his wife? His lover?
it seems.
Is match the picture? So, I don't know why you would bring him back like this, but was the last the last trial that happened, was it for her murder? Was this the one? But
I think so.
why would he end up with him and not he executed and turned to ashes, or what happened to the magical vampire here? That is the story I've been told.
Maybe he wanted to use the max experiment.
Or maybe he did it without permission?
As the realizations come to a close, we're gonna take a 10-minute rest. Okay?
Okay.
And we're gonna clarify some stuff off screen so we know what we're doing.
Yeah, this is like we went from we're gonna have a trial to holy shit, what the hell?
Robot vampires, woo!
Robot
Yeah.
vampire mirror that tortures vampire souls and things.
Shit went wild.
Anyway,
Yes.
folks, we will see you again in 10 minutes while all of the players try to make sense of what just happened. I think I need to pick my brain off of the ground. Yeah, but we will be right back. Listen to our music. It's provided by Ivan Dutch and it's amazing. So we will be back in 10 minutes. See you then, folks.
See ya.
Hey guys, we are back. And we still have
We're-
0 brain cells between the 3 players. But that's fine. We're gonna
We
somehow
have-
figure this out, I think.
Yeah. So,
We can do it.
Gaston, you just realize all the stuff between the diaries and the documents in the machine.
Mm.
What conclusions are you getting right now?
So, if I am understanding, this vampire machine person here with the claws, he is the one who killed what is his name? Who are we investigating? I have forgotten.
The bride of Vikorin.
Vigoden. He killed his wife, or his girlfriend, or whoever. And then there is a trial. And then Vigoden steal the body and bring it here to have some sort of strange revenge by turning him into some sort of clockwork thing. And maybe use this abomination here to get revenge on someone else. He have an idea of how he want the world to be, which is maybe not how it should be, but in his mind it is correct because he seek revenge for his woman. So that is what Gaston thinks is happening.
It's a good guess.
I am open to other ideas.
I'm still stuck on the fact that I'm holding a mirror that, if I activate it, is gonna show me tortured vampire souls.
It is pretty messed up.
I'm stowing this as evidence against Vikorin the Nasty, number 4.
Become nasty.
So far, I have not found anything that is going to help my case at all. I am still hopeful, a little bit, but not really. But I stand up for him anyway.
Good luck.
As long as I do not have to be killed also. If he is put to death, as long as he is not also the lawyer who is... then I am okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get killed. I mean, they shouldn't kill you. You're like the one of the people who,
I don't know. I don't know what the custom here is.
If they try, we will stop them.
That's right. You come to my defense.
Count on it.
Good. You're so cute in your suit with your little ears.
The clothes.
They're so nice. I like the way they come out. There's such a cute mechanism there. However you do it.
There's no mechanism.
I'm not saying anything. Claws are sharp. Arden has skin. Arden does not want to be scratched.
Yes, makes sense.
All right. So, as the hour draws near, you're going to be required soon in the judges. Do you want to come back or try to get a last couple of clues, if that's even possible?
I mean, is there...
I'm fine with it, but I would like to take the little killing, the big killing machine, and maybe have a guarding the illegal, or not so. Maybe the questionable legality of this transportation node.
Okay.
Was there anything in the diaries about the transportation node?
Yeah, was it?
Actually, yes, it's in the 5th diary. I forgot to tell you.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. Vikorin has earned several prizes to science fairs and whatnot, and science conventions, held in Core 1, up to the point of garnishing the friendship of the overlord of Core 1, which is called God Machine. God Machine has had Vicorin as a good friend, and Vicorin writes dearly of God Machine. However, it doesn't say anything about God Machine having anything to do with this plan other than Vicorin using Core 1 technology to use for his plans.
Oh,
Okay.
seems like this might be something that 2 overworlds are gonna be.
Am I going to get a chance to talk to Bikorin?
Most likely, yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing there are some ink and keel in the house, so I would like to transcribe the documents in the computer before we left.
Okay, there's a print button, thankfully, so you just print the documents.
Okay. Perfect.
So instead of having to take...
How does Shifu stumble upon the print button?
That's a good question.
Start writing the documents, you let your elbow drop on the keyboard and then...
Oh, that's useful. And he's gonna
How'd you do
type
that?
it again.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, you print probably like 4
Did you
copies
keep
of
jamming
both
your
documents,
elbow on the...
but they are there, so you can get them.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll be a good person, and I'll give the copies to a guard to safeguard whilst we are working in the house.
Okay. So you have 4 copies. You can keep one, give another one to the guard, and you would still have 2 more.
How
I'll give
heavy?
one to Gastin because I think Gastin will want one.
Mhm.
Thank you.
How
And
heavy
if-
is Franken Vampire?
Sorry?
What?
How heavy is Franken Vamp?
Imagine like a bodybuilder, and now turn all the muscles into metal. That's how heavy it is.
Okay, that's pretty heavy.
I think you're gonna need an 18 strength to have no problem carrying it.
I'm just gonna call
I
it guard.
have a 17. Sorry.
I only have a 17 as well.
We
Damn.
can.
Just hanging out with an 11.
We can
I mean,
try.
between 2 17s, I'm guessing you both can bring Franken Vampire into the court. If you
At least
Try.
to the carriage.
At
yes.
least the carriage, yeah.
so let's say that it happens like that.
I have no case. I'm still like Gaston is just sitting there like, I got nothing. Crap. To make a polite showing of it, but I've got
Oh.
nothing.
Afro just gave us a reroll.
Hey.
Ah, nice.
Hey, nice. Thank you,
Thank you.
Afro. Actually, we should
Uh,
proud skeleton. Thank you.
Yes.
We can store that reroll anytime, so we can use that again. But we are definitely grateful for you because sometimes we need these rerolls.
For real.
Most
Yes.
times, because
Yeah, most times we need these.
the D20
rerolls.
is too chaotic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we gathered all the evidence, made sure that. So we're gonna make sure that the guards have a hand, are heavily guarding, especially the sewer entrance now too,
Mhm.
because we don't want
Okay.
anyone stumbling into that part.
Okay,
Especially
you
if there's
can
transportation.
notify the guards, and they'll go there too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
One of them you can hear from the sewers, well, from the entrance to the sewers, is like, "Who left this beef jerky here?"
I wouldn't eat that.
Guilty as charged.
Okay.
Last time we were here, that thing could kill people. I wanted to check it was safe.
That's a good point. Okay. So that happens, and as you drop the body into the carriage, you are, I believe, ready with all the papers and whatnot to get to the court.
Yes.
So this time takes 25 minutes to go there. And you arrived in, say, 1 hour earlier than you can. So you can do any preparations, prestidigitate yourselves clean because you've been in the sewers.
Gotta change my boots.
Okay.
I like the fact that he has a change of boots for everything.
Yeah.
It's so amusing.
But yeah, on that regard, you have 1 hour to talk to Vikoren before the prosecution and defense. You can meet the judges, see what they have to think about this. Everyone is right now on the. There's a huge clock
Mm-hmm.
on the wall, and it's on a countdown. It's a mechanic clock, but it's on a countdown towards the hour, the 4 hours after mid-moon. So that's gonna be at 18 in the day.
Okay.
So it's 17 currently. Everyone is getting ready in court. There's a lot of people running over there, giving red coffees and whatnot, and people reading their papers and whatnot.
Okay. I'm gonna
I
turn
gotta
to my
talk to
two companions. Okay.
Mhm.
Gaston, I guess you need to talk to Vikoren.
Yes, please.
What about Shifu? Do you want to come with me to talk to the court mage because I need to get this mirror appraised or something?
That's fine by me. Shifu, Gastin, are you going to be okay alone?
I should be alright. If I'm not, it's been fun.
Bring someone with you. Make sure that
Good.
you're protected. Like
Yeah.
you're and Arden is like looking down at yeah. Bring someone for protection.
I will. Okay. He does.
Shifu is going to go to a guard and say, I need someone to guard him.
Okay, so one of the guards goes like, and you can see the guards here are super serious. They don't
Yeah.
even speak. They just
Okay.
Thanks.
I go to the nearest servant or whoever and I ask, could you direct us to the court mage? We have some evidence that we need some arcane eyes on.
Let me deliver 2 more coffees and I'm right with you. And he runs across the whole place. He places 2 goblets of probably like hot red coffee, and then comes back to you and goes, okay.
Yes.
So the corn mate is currently getting prepared, but you can catch her probably on the hallway, second to the left.
Mhm.
Her.
Yes. Her name is I got it right here. Okay. So her name is Vistrida Steinshard.
Can you send that to the chat somewhere?
Yes. I'm gonna send that to the chat. Actually, it's not Vistrida Steinshard, it's Lady Vistrida Steinshard, and I don't have the chat open. Why do not I have the chat open? Let
I
me
don't
open
know.
my Discord. Discord, if you would be so kind as to open.
Oh no, Discord. What are you doing to my
Okay.
friend here?
There we go.
Okay.
Mistriva Stain Shard.
Stain shard. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Lady. I guess we're gonna have to talk to this court maid in the hallway, Shifu.
I'm guessing.
Okay, let's go.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna start walking to wherever that servant pointed us to.
In the hallway, second to the left.
Mm-hmm. So as you go there, the door is half open, and if you go through it, there is certainly a woman of short white hair and pointy ears, looking at a crystal ball in a table,
Wait,
and she's like, "I know why you're here.
That's make it easier.
It really does. But before you present to me that mirror, I need to tell you one thing.
okay.
There is 15 possible outcomes to this judgment, to this trial.
Okay.
Okay. We're curious now. You got our attention. Please continue talking.
Vicaren will survive only in one of them. One.
I look at Shifu. Do we want him to survive?
One possibility is fine by me.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not about your opinions, I'm afraid.
Makes
There's
sense.
more at stake, as you should have probably guessed by now.
It's disturbing how much we found in his house. I'm guessing his
I know.
survival is not ideal.
So to explain, Vicaren has known for several years about the overworld and how it works. Secret of why there's no sun here, why there's no sunlight, why we can turn the gold easily into silver.
Mm-hmm.
Without Vicaren, those mechanisms can rot and destroy themselves. And that's a problem. We might want him alive, or maybe someone equally as intelligent. However, we haven't been able to find someone so inventive. Do you understand now why Vicaren is somewhat vital to our population?
It's the lesser evil.
The necessary one, if I may add.
But your necessary evil has put in danger
Yes.
everyone in this city.
Your necessary evil has also resurrected the mass murderer of 6 years ago and turned him into basically an unstoppable killing machine.
I've seen he has modified it, but not that I know of any resurrections.
He hasn't finished it, but he was on his way to do it.
Yet he didn't.
Yet.
Yet, not yet, we stopped him.
I have 1 hour, even less, to prepare for this trial. And you both have the same time.
Yes.
I will stop trying to convince you of my own agenda. However, you have questions about this mirror.
Yes. How did he do this? And I activate the mirror again by casting light on it and show her the tortured vampires.
Well, he didn't.
Okay, who did?
His lovely, amazing, and completely discreet friend, the Overlord of Core 1. He was not good enough to do such things. That mirror is way too big.
Mm-hmm.
So an overlord made an artifact that could torture the dead people of other overworld.
Could see. The torture is not tied to the mirror.
Okay.
Where is the torture tied then?
You've seen the upper floor machine, right? The one that was supposed to bring back life to their ashes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Why are they still
That
being
machine-
tortured if the machine is turned off?
The machine was turned on once, and that was more than enough to do all the damage.
I still, weighing the pros and cons of him living to dying, I'm very heavily leaning on dying right now, and I would gladly search for a new artificer for you if that's your problem.
Have you considered imprisonment rather than execution?
And what will assure you that he will help you if he's in prison and he can't follow his own goals?
Yeah,
You will need
he doesn't
To
have
slave
enough
him.
motivation in prison to do anything that you say.
Then I am more than interested than anywhere or anytime in that offer that you just made me, Mr. Vale.
Hey, how do you know my name?
I know a lot of things. I'm the core mage. I know quite almost everything.
You're an oracle?
I am really good at divination.
Okay. I need to get myself up here a protection. He's now whispering to himself about protecting himself from scrying spells and stuff and divination spells.
Oh well, this also helps, and she just shows you a paper that says the 3 new contestants have come to Harkane, and it's a newspaper, and goes like that. This also is very helpful to not need to scry.
That's fair. We are pretty famous right now.
I keep
You really
forgetting
are.
the fact that our names are plastered everywhere.
And they will be until you become overlords, in which case you will become even more known. You also get invited to the private parties, which are really interesting.
Okay, well, the private parties I'm interested in, but... Damn it, I have so many enemies in Avalon. Whatever.
We have 50 minutes. Anything
right.
you need to discuss that is urgent?
If the execution goes through and we happen to go to Core 1 or some other overworld with an artificer, I guess I'll send them your way.
Corwan might not welcome you that well if you know the relationship between Vikoran and the Overlord of Corwan, right? It's a really tight friendship.
In Arden's mind, steer clear of Core 1.
However, if you find such a brilliant mind as to compare itself to Vikoran's, I will more than gladly accept it. If they, of course, can make themselves comfortable in a world with no sun, that is.
I have just one other question for you. You
Yes.
said you know there are 15 possibilities of this trial to end. One of them is the only one in which he is kept alive.
Yes.
Is he kept alive and with his own will?
That is an interesting question. Sadly, I do not have the time to discover that right now.
Is that a possibility that could
That's
be?
a very interesting.
It is certainly a possibility that could be. However,
It's a very
I would
interesting
need.
thing to say. It's a very interesting way to say you don't know.
I could know if I had time. However, my divination takes hours.
That's fine. I just wanted to know if the possibility exists.
It does. It's a possibility, yes.
It's something you are capable of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Whenever you want, Arden.
I have no more questions. Where do you want to go? You want to go to the court now, or you want to see if Gaston's still alive?
We can wait until Gaston ends and then reconvene.
Yeah. Okay.
So we go back to Gaston. Gaston. You find two people in the court. One of them is, of course, Vikaran. And the other one is defense attorney Ibriosa. And Ibriosa goes, "You are the famous Gaston, right?"
I don't know about the famous, but yes, I am Gasti.
Good. So welcome. My name is Ibriosa, and I guess today we'll be working together in the defense of Vicar and Truth Zone.
Yes, it is a pleasure to meet you. Is there anything that you can tell me that would give me a little hope for the case?
What would you like to know?
Well, so far, everything we have found has been very damning for him, and I do not know that there is anyone in the court, including my friends, who would wish to see him meet the next evening with his head still attached to his body. Is there something that I need to know that would help us perhaps ensure that he is not killed today?
So as you say that, Ibriosa goes and taps Vikaran's shoulder, and Vikaran walks up to you. He kneels to get to your height and whispers something in your ear. And what he says is that Vikaran was planning to impose the soul of his unborn son into the Frankenstein, to bring back his son to life, in that way undoing the murder he himself did.
I understand that you wish to bring back your son, and also, to be honest, I'm not sure that is enough. I am concerned about your relationship with this other thing through a portal, some sort of I forget what it is called, some sort of important person that you are friends with.
Yes.
There may be something that this person could do in your case. Something, maybe character weakness or something.
I'm afraid that might not be enough. My friend knows that interfering in laws that of a world that is not his is not good policies. And he knows that well enough.
Is there a reason that the people here in charge would need you for something? Are you important?
I have been the court's manager of several of the Overworlds mechanisms. I obscured the sky with my inventions as to prevent the sun. I created the inverse philosophical stone to turn gold into silver. Actually, created a bunch of those, and I made sure that without my existence, prolonged existence, those things would become obsolete.
So you are important, at least until they figure out how to make you not important. So it is in their best interest to keep you around.
Yes.
So maybe we go with this defense, and he looks at the guy, the person that's also helping defend. Maybe not so much to defend, but to make it known that the death of Vikudan, of you, would be also perhaps close to the death of all of us, or all of you, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, and Ibidiosa goes, okay, yeah, I think we can manage to get that. Most likely we will be able to, best case scenario, succeed the trial, and if we don't, we most likely will be able to trade some rights in the defense to
Yes.
help our client. Yes.
Right. The goal is to maintain your life, right?
Yes. Yes,
And
that's
not
our goal.
necessarily the freedoms that you have enjoyed up until this moment.
No. It's we're trying to keep Vigorin alive, and like everything else can wait.
I agree.
Vigorin grunts a little bit because he doesn't feel like that's what he wanted on his agenda, but of course he has been caught, so he's not
Sure,
really that
it is not the best, but it is something we can hope for.
I know. Okay. All right. Is that all we need to prepare?
This is the only thing I can think. There is no good evidence to keep you other than that you are important for the functioning of this world.
Okay. So as that happens, everyone places themselves into the court. Prosecutors to the right, defense to the left of the door, and in front, 3 judges. The clock strikes the hour, and then an announcer goes, to everyone who is here with us, thank you for your assistance. We are here congregated today after 6 years of peace to judge Vigorin Truthstone for his several past actions. However, according to the 3 judges, and the 3 judges nod, he goes, Judge Aldercos, Judge Alastera, Judge Distrida, have deemed that this trial will not be done by the laws of Harkane, but by the justice of the accords of both prosecution and defense. Meaning that our personal law on this overworld will not be taken into accord on the trial of Vigor and Truth Soul. Having said that, prosecutors, you have the voice.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do, Shifu. Usually I'm not the one in this seat, so you take the lead.
Okay. Oh shit.
Although FYI, the player has some law knowledge, but the character doesn't.
That's... yeah.
I don't have that knowledge either as a player or a character, so no problem.
Bullshit your way
But
through everything.
the first thing
Heck yeah.
Shifu wants to do
Mhm.
is going to bow to the high judges.
Mhm.
Bow to the... Is Lord Harkane here?
It's not.
Okay. It's the court mage here.
Yes, as one of the judges.
Yeah, she's one of the judges.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to ask a question to the court. Just to make sure everything is completely clear
Mhm.
before we start. I'm guessing there is a spell to make sure that everything is told here is the truth. And I'm going to look to the court mage.
The court mage replies to you. We made our oaths to speak the truth. Magic we do not deem necessary. However, if you do not feel if you do not feel like the truth of our oaths is valid enough, we will be casting the spell which will make everyone speak the truth. That is, only if you deem it necessary, Prosecutor Shifu.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
whisper to Shifu. I think we should cast it.
I think we should wait. Let's honor their customs.
Okay. I don't have the truth ready.
Okay.
I believe we should start with a retelling of the events that have brought us here.
Mhm.
As everyone knows, the past few days, the city has been suffering attacks from a flying creature. The last day, Lord Harkane, in his wisdom, made us look into these attacks and make them stop. During the investigation to bring these attacks to a stop, we found that in the house of Lord Vicodin, there was being held a child of the creature that was attacking the city. After recovering the creature and returning it to their parent, the attacks has been stopped. We are here to find if Lord Vicodin is guilty or not of causing these attacks. Is that right?
Yes, we would like to ascertain the guilt of Vicar and Truthstone based on the evidence that we were able to gather in the crime scene.
Okay,
It's called crime scene, right?
I think it is.
Okay.
And Shifu's gonna stay silent a moment because to see if the defense wants to tell something.
They're not saying anything. They're just waiting.
The
for you to finish.
judges go. According to our information, and one of them just gets like a 500-page kind
Oh
of
my
like document and goes like, puff, and there's a lot of dust that flies out of the table. Goes, we have been informed that this trial is not only for the crimes of Vicar and Truestone that have been done in recent times, but also for the past 6 years who have been keeping him in the dark. So, according to the laws, that we are using in this trial, which are justice and not our customs, we also have to judge for everything and the whole picture taken into account. Meaning that the attacks of the creature are not the only ones that are going to be spoken about this night in court. However, the judges will listen to whatever the defense has to proclaim right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to Guru Shifu, he did more shit!
Sorry?
He did more shit? What?
We have proof that he did a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So Ibriosa goes, okay, Gaston, how do you want to do this?
I guess I just get up and start talking.
Let's go.
Kneel, stand up, bow to everyone. I understand that Monsieur Vicodin has recently, in the last few years, he has done things which are against your custom. He has been driven by warm emotion to do these things. It was not out of spite or wish to harm the population. He has made mistake, it is true. But he has done these things for love, and even while doing these things that were against the rules of your land, he has still continued to maintain the spell and all of the working so that all of you could enjoy your lives while he is attempting to rebuild his own.
Defense. One of the judges goes, if I may pry, these activities that have been done out of love, are they tied to the crime that was committed 6 years ago by none other than Draster, our guard captain?
Yes, that is true. He has been working to undo the wrongs that were done to him and others as a result of this crime.
So Ibriosa goes, so my esteemed judges, I think it would be safe to assume that because of this other crime, which was the catalyst, everything was done as a reaction. Had this crime not have happened, nothing of this would have happened. It was taken as a self-form of justice. And for the past 6 years, we have been seeing that this world has not have any problems up until the recent weeks where the creature attacked. The judges raise a hand and go, prosecutors, any words?
Arden? Do you want to
I'm going
talk?
to pose you a question, judges. And this goes for everyone who's potentially listening. I don't know how many people are listening to this trial.
There's probably like 80 people right now in the
Okay.
benches.
If a person, if a wrong thing was done, and you respond to it by doing another wrong, does that cancel the wrongness and make it right?
Judges stay silent, then they look at each other, and they start. You can see that they are, by the look on their eyes and the strange white glimmer on their eyes, you can see that they're messaging each other on cantrips, and they go, and one of them actually Vistrida goes, would you be so generous as to elaborate this point further, Prosecutor Vale?
Okay, so my reasoning here is that we heard exactly from the defense that Vikarin was doing all of these crimes. Yes, they are crimes, because as an artificer performing necromancy without the guidance of a mage, even the court mage, is something you don't really do, as far as I remember from your laws, even the laws of other overworlds. And I'm basing this off of the laws of Avalon as well, from where I'm from. Now, we are talking about a person who, let's say, yes, he's important to this world. He's the main artificer of Harkane. Of course, he's useful. But you cannot ignore the glaring fact that Vikarin Truth Stone has been doing essentially crimes against humanity and nature with the things that he's been doing.
You
And now,
hear from
here is-
Ibriosa you hear from Ibriosa on the other side a loud objection, and the judges go, denied.
Hey.
Please continue.
The question here is, why would you let free a man who has been basically undermining the laws of your land and putting your people in danger, even if he's one of the most important persons in your land? Would you let one of your judges stay in their seat if they did something similar to, or something to the same degree? This is mostly me appealing to you about the fact that you're gonna let a man free just because he's useful.
The judges go, Prosecutor Arden Vale, thank you for your predicament. Now, defense.
Thank you.
I
We
shrug at
realize
this direction.
we realize that the things that have been done were wrong, and we cannot argue the fact that they were not. That is not what we are asking. My client here, so to speak, he only wished to bring back his wife, and he wished to right the wrong and bring back his unborn child. Which among us would not also wish to restore their family who among us has not also experienced the loss of someone they love and would do anything to bring them back? We are not asking for freedom. We are asking that his life be spared. He is willing to continue his work for the citizens of this realm. We can only throw ourselves upon the mercy of the court and ask that his life be spared and his work for you can continue.
Iberiosa continues with, following the words of Prosecutor Arden Vale, I want to go to the ruling,
Arden is
the
about to
law,
get banned from Core 1.
the ruling or law that we have been established by the commencement of the trial. Since we are not applying the rules of Hero Land, and we are doing this trial by justice law, I would plea to the judges that whereas Draster took several lives, including not only Vicaren's partner, but also the child, I plea to the people on sitting as judges to remember that they are also citizens of Harkane, and therefore be reminded that Vicaren has lost a whole family. There is no crime without a single provocation, and this is the reason. If this doesn't... I'm not saying this to save my client right now, I'm saying this to make sure that the judges define a proper punishment, albeit a forgiving one. The judges, one of them nods, almost like convinced, and then goes, however, I'm sure prosecutors will have something to say about this too.
Yes, we have, certainly. If I may, I am going to start by saying that I have in fact lost a partner. My husband died some few years ago, and I have spent quite a few time looking for ways to bring him back. But I know for a fact that if I were to bring back my partner by causing the suffering to hundreds of other people, either alive or dead, my partner will be ashamed of me. And I am sure that the partner of Lord Spikoden, as a guard of the city, will be ashamed of the ways of Spikoden. In fact, I will follow what I'm saying because we have proof that to power the machines needed to bring back the dead and to bring back the soul of his unborn child and the soul of his dead partner, he has used the children of this creature, that the event that put in danger the lives of the citizens, but he also has been using the energy generated by torturing the souls of all of the vampire deaths in the sound around.
Is DM, is there a way that if I open the mirror, would I be able to find Vicaren's wife?
Not in the middle of the trial, I don't think so.
But it's
Because
interesting, isn't it, if you meant... Because I just
it is a
realized...
possibility.
I
It
just
is a
realized
possibility. Yes.
that
It-
mirror holds the souls of the dead vampires of Harkane.
Yes.
His wife is dead.
Yes.
His wife is in there.
Mhm.
My brain cell is finally working, guys.
Okay. So, Shifu.
As I was saying, I lost the thread.
Sorry.
He has
I'm so-
brought the suffering of
Mhm.
alive people, dead people, hundreds of souls, just to bring back souls. That does not balance out. The fact that he is important and he is saving or keeping your lives easier does not balance out the harm he has done. He has tortured and hurt so many souls. He should receive the hardest punishment allowed. But I agree that he's useful, and that hardest punishment may not be death.
If I may, judges, I have a proposition for his punishment. If he is found guilty and should be imprisoned,
Judge Aldercos rises himself from the table, and you can see that he walks towards the middle of the place and goes, "Prosecutor Vale,
yes,
we do not normally do this, but I will personally be listening to your proposal. However, please bear in mind, this is because you stand on a very special position as one of the chosen for the trials.
mm-hmm.
Was it not this way? This would have been considered an offense. Please go forward."
Take out the mirror,
Okay.
cast light on it,
Mhm.
show it to the judge. I would propose that there are things worse than death, and I believe Vikoren's Truthstone, seeing the crimes and torture that he has wrought upon the dead of Harkane, would be enough punishment.
At that moment, the judge just looks at the defense for a moment. Vikoren is already like this, like he's so like involved into his own fear and insecurities, and then the judge goes, "We are walking 2 steps ahead of ourselves. Trial first, punishment will be decided once then. Please, defense, give us your verdict on this prior predicament, if you may."
Quickly jumped into punishment. When did I do that?
As I said before, we cannot deny that he has done all of these things that he is accused of. That was never the question. The question was why, perhaps, and we have told you this was for love and for a sense of revenge, although that was not his place. It was something that he felt necessary for him. And he has continued to do his job which he was given. And there is nothing else to say. We only can request that death not be on the table for him, and that he can continue to work for you in some capacity.
Very well. And as you speak forth and back, you realize an hour and a half has passed. And as everything is spoken, something happens. The judges start, the people on the back start raising their voices and talking, and there's a lot of noise of people talking on the back. So one of the judges raises a hammer, strikes the table, and goes, "Silence. For this, and then Judge Vistrid Steinshard, also known as the Court Mage, goes, "We have decided on a certain way of punishment for Vigor and Truthstone. However, we need last verdicts. Vigor and Truthstone, please make your way to the middle of the judge." And thus, Vicarin, which already has blood tears on the face, walks there and goes. And the judges go, "Vicar and Truthstone, for the crimes of the torture of numberless souls and the endangerment of your own people by provoking one of the creatures of Harkane, how do you plead?" And you can see for a second, Gaston, that Vicarin looks at you with a thank you in his eyes, and then looks at the judges and goes, "Guilty." The judges go, "Correct answer. We have chosen that the punishment for Vigor and Truthstone will not be direct death. However, it will be of servitude. Vigor won't die this trial, but he will keep all the machinery he has been working for us, and after that, and after the judges start talking, you see something happen. The double doors of the trial hall open, and you see something interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You see a bald man made of metal and clockwork walk. And he has a huge coat and a cane. And he goes, "If I may, I'm sorry for being so late." And everyone there goes and gasps and goes like, "What the hell is that?" And of course, Arden, you notice this person because you have seen them before in other places. Is God Machine. And God Machine goes, "If I may, I would like to propose something to the judges." And the judges are like lifeless. They're like, "God damn it." And God Machine goes, "I couldn't help but listen to this trial, and well, I'm heavily interested in justice and law. I thought why don't we make this punishment something above the law? And he walks, and Vigoran is like, Machine, not now. Machine, it's not a good moment. And God Machine goes, taps Vigoran's shoulder and goes, it'll be fine.
No.
And he goes,
No.
the prosecutor here, my old acquaintance, Vigoran, has pleaded guilty. However, I, as an overlord, can offer you something different. And looks at Arden and goes, that is, if our chosen are okay with it. After all, there's only so much I can intervene. Say, dear three chosen, would you be okay if... And he talks for a moment and he speaks. He stops and goes, we talked about life and death in this trial, and we speak as if we couldn't change any of that. I think someone might have mentioned already something named True Resurrection. Am I correct?
Not in this trial.
Not in this trial. No? Interesting. Well then, I don't like to be wrong, but I guess I am. Shifu, isn't it?
Yes. It's a pleasure.
Alright. Mine. Absolutely mine. I would love to be a fade. I will trade one life for one life in a way that both lives get to be saved. I will do a true resurrection on Vigoran's ever oh so beloved. In exchange for one thing, if Vigoran, my friend, is here interested. And Vigoran is like, please be done with it. I'm not in the mood. But Gun Machine continues, almost like deaf to his pleas, and goes, I will bring back this vampire, if you ever so please, in exchange for the child. After all, I need a new servant. The soul of the child will be handed to me. Everyone will be resurrected. Everyone will be happy. And therefore, the judge and the trial will continue normally. Any objections, by the way? And he has a shit-eating grin right now.
You have no concept of humanity, God Machine.
Seems like a good trade to me.
Humanity, Mr. Vale. Humanity has always existed to create. Once the machine surpasses humanity, organic forms are obsolete. Some updates have to be done. I'm sure you understand my point, even though you might not share it.
If I may, high judges, we have a count.
Arden is just holding the bridge of his nose and trying not to reply anymore. And you can see under the table Shifu that his fist is clenched like he's about to smite the god.
Gaston's over here like, how to work shit out. This is I am a follower, sir.
If I may, high judges, do we have a count of all of the people that have died in the attacks of this creature?
Wait. As DM, which creature? You mean Vigoran?
Not
the
Vicodent,
master.
the Raven Ape, I believe it was.
The Ape Raven.
Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, there's an account of like you can easily state that it's 25 to 27.
Okay. You, Your Highness, God Machine, you are offering to bring back the wife of Bikoden and the children of Bikoden by the price that you get to keep the children of Bikoden as a servant. I'm sorry to say I do not see how this will fix nothing, because it will just bring to the table what Vikoren wanted without punishing him for his countless deeds. And for the 25 to 27 people that have died recently, and the countless souls that have been tortured.
That's the neat point.
It's a way for him, and Arden is gonna interject at this point. It's a way for
Okay.
him to gain a servant, and at the same time, he's gonna bring back someone important to Vicorin. And this machine does not understand how humans work. Because someone pointed out before, if you bring back the wife but you don't have the son or the child, what kind of existence would the wife had if all that she will feel is resentment towards Vicorin? And I look at Vicorin at that.
Vigoran is right now almost vegetative. He's so overwhelmed. So
This
Gun Machine
is the
goes.
part of humanity that you do not understand, God Machine.
Albeit that might be true, however. At that point, he is about to speak something, and at that moment, you see Vikran have a fit. Like, you see Vikran snap. And he goes, and he starts shouting at Gun Machine about things like, bring me back my son, bring me back my wife, this is all your fault, etc., etc. And at that point, Gun Machine starts like getting like overwhelmed. She's like, he actually shows a certain perplexity of an emotion, and goes like, if I may, judges, I will not take anything from this man. He has suffered enough. And so, Gun Machine just goes like, I have a lot to compile about. And just the way he came, he leaves, but before the doors are closed, he gets the cane, goes pass into the ground, and suddenly, both there's like two coffins that appear in the middle of the place, and goes like, have a nice trial. Gun Machine, logging off, and he teleports out. And the judges are like, are those coffins what we think we are? And the other judge is like, they're probably what we think we are.
I may check it out if it's your wish.
If you believe it's not something harmful like an explosive device, please be our guest.
I'm going to go near the coffins, and I want to check if I see any kind of trap or something like that before opening.
Perception? Investigation, sorry.
Investigation. That's 19.
Okay. 19. Okay, so it's completely clean.
So I believe they are of different sizes.
Mhm.
I want
Yes.
to open the bigger one,
Okay.
just a bit, so that only I can see what's inside.
It is exactly what you think it is. There's no doubt.
It's alive.
Yes.
In the smaller is the child.
Yes.
It's alive.
Yes.
Okay. It is your highnesses. It's the wife and children of Picolen.
As one of the judges goes, as this this is so
You know,
confusing, to say the least. However, this still doesn't undo the several crimes committed, and even if it did, the crimes would have been down in history anyways. According to Stone, your fate is for fate, and your judgment will come on next week.
damn it.
Because of course.
It's gonna be a 3-part Harkane judgment.
Oh shit.
Okay, so yeah.
Under the table, hesitantly, Arden is readying a spell. And
Okay.
no one will find out what that spell is until next week because our DM decided to do a cliffhanger.
I'm sorry about it. But I thought it was the best way because, like, it's the time I was planning on making it, which is 3 hours exact.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's great.
Good enough. Okay, now we talk about the plans we have for the next week.
Mhm.
And as everything else, Noize in Twitter, Noize in everywhere else. I will be doing new YouTube content. Maybe ASMR, maybe not. Most likely not because I've already done it. But everything else will be considered. I will pass the ball, of course, to Phoenix.
You know, you forgot to say one thing.
What?
We have Madrid season 2.
This is true.
See? Hi guys, so once again I am Phoenix Writes TV here on Twitch. I may or may not have some content ready. I don't know, I'll get to it. On Twitter it's Phoenix Writes with 2 S's. And again, our calendar here on Fool's Moon Entertainment is that tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have Call of the Netherdeep, GM'd by the wonderful Sadako. It's a great game, actually. They're in the middle of some really intense fighting right now. You don't want to miss it. And mentioning once again, I'm going to bring it back to that other content. No, wrong direction. The other content that Noize forgot to say is that Noize and I are gonna be in Soul Wars RPG starting Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are going to be playing vampires once again with Noize as our wonderful, amazing GM, who hopefully will not kill us this time. It's going to be the season 2 of Madrid. You're going to be watching me become a crazy, insane, possibly clinically insane vampire. So look out for that. And if you enjoyed our performances, mine and Noize, we actually have Ko-fi. So please, if you want to support us, please buy us a Ko-fi. It really helps. Your support, any support that you can give us here in the channel or in our personal Ko-fi links, is gonna be helpful towards the stream itself. Because we're gonna be buying, we can buy better equipment, more stuff, more good stuff that we can bring to you guys, so that you can understand us better, and so that we don't have occasional influxes of quality that I think someone may have noticed that at some point. I don't know, probably in a past stream. But yeah, I'm gonna stop my ranting and go down to Kobo.
Hi, I am once again Kobold Rampage at Twitter, and currently not working on anything really other than the occasional game. If anybody wants a gamer, hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and I will pass it to Shifu.
Hey there, thanks for keeping us company today. As I said, I am Mr. JDS on Twitter. Follow me if you want to read nothing, because I don't write nothing. Now when I say...
Oops. I mean, you heard it, guys. They forget Twitter, or we all forget Twitter at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, we will see you all next week, and hopefully we will get what happens finally to Vikarin. Because I think we don't want him dead anymore. I think maybe
It's a gray area. It's
We
Yeah.
still want him to be in jail, but maybe not dead. Maybe.
Yeah.
We don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed our stream, and see you on the next one. Bye!
Goodbye.